All right, we've got a three-person game coming up next. As I'm being pinged in Discord multiple times, people informing me that my playstyle is, quote, a crazy fellow, unquote. Which, nah, I'm just playing the cards in front of me as they appear. Like, if I need mobility and there's no terrain block, and either there's difficult terrain blocking me and no enemy territory, then road just simply gets you more mobility. Oof. That's a weird start. I mean, it's good, it just feels bad. I do agree that that forest tile is the strongest one here. Mm, but I really do want access to having a harbor on the main city. The city should also be able to grab the horses. It's probably not instantly important I grab the horses turn 1, especially because the cows are a higher priority. So I need early culture happening, which this is the way to get that early culture, but the cow pasture is, like, I think the most important space right now. That was a burn, not a store. Ooh, settler in the last two cards. Okay. Come on. Very bottom card. So I have to burn warrior as well. That gets exactly settler money. So this is going to take 2 turns to afford another settler, and I've got 2 huts I want settlers on. Foraging, holding on to this next turn. Doesn't get me food. I have to get lucky food off the market or lucky with this hut. This also needs a cultural expansion here. Like, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. I need early unit in order to start claiming stuff, and it can't be the companion cavalry. This is actually the most important card to get out next, then. Get Axeman going. No, Archer. I need Archer. So, hut here, hut here. This is a good spot, but this one is... There's a slight chance someone spawned up here and also saw the hut and run down. This one is, like, guaranteed for me with this mountain range protecting it. I can't afford fighting right now. I need to get stuff out. So 4, 7. I need 2 more hammers if possible. Hey, 2 more hammers. Sweet. Okay. So this archer is going to be claiming... Starting with this space, this is like the most important space going forward. Oh, am I 1 hammer short again? Burn the warehouse in order to get the extra hammer. So this has some culture going, although these are the spaces that are going to get claimed first. So I need to claim this space, and one of these 2 early on. Actually, yeah, he's not mobilized, so I've got another turn to think about it. Depends on what the settler reveals when he goes up for this hut. I spotted Russia, who I don't think the other players have realized that this week I'm playing on random for more practice and experience. So they might think that I'm the Russia player and react differently. Okay. So this settler claiming this spot gets here. Yeah, so I think it's okay for this archer claim the important woodworking tile. This settler comes down here, builds a unit and grabs these. This guy has to build a unit and grab these. because you have to build a unit, and Scout is not that unit. Okay, fishing. You need one more food this turn. I'm not convinced you're going to get it. So, okay, everyone's happy. Get more cards. Ooh. The chance of drawing into mobilize is extremely low. Built a unit this turn. Has not built a unit this turn, but it's impractical for me to get you 3 food. So I think food is now becoming a concern. So here. Now you're going to grow for next turn. Settler's going to take at least 2 turns to get this mine through. Fishing up to harbor. More cards. Hunter Gatherers is in the discard. I would like to get this library going in Sparta. So I need one of these horse pastures, so I can't burn this yet. I need one of these stone. I can't burn that yet. Burn. Burn. I need one more burn. Actually, this is probably more valuable. Archer is legitimately the best card for getting out right now for claiming spaces. I'm probably going to be able to get Forge on the turn and get the free library. That might be a mistake, we'll find out. Still, because this is in theory a good start, but it's a bit too slow to get going, no good Forge targets, having to spawn off of the really valuable tiles. It's feeling pretty awkward to start with. Oh, there's the archer I was looking for to claim a space. At lumber mill, perfect timing. Boop, boop. Oh, this is Corinth is working over here. Yikes, that's a really expensive stone. Settler's in the discard? Ooh, Settler's the last card in the deck. Okay. Sweet. You know, just claiming the Holy Site with Settler is probably the play. Yikes, they had the exact same idea. I burned the warehouse. I don't think it's possible to get another archer out this turn to shut down their settler. I can get masonry into metalworking, but I can't afford the swordsman at the end of it. Granary would help with some of the acceleration I'm looking for. Get a companion cavalry, even though I don't have the space nor the pasture for it yet. Yeah. Okay, the marble's a lot. What the? No way. They didn't even bother looking for charge. Like, yeah, I'm in a really bad spot. The spawn was just way too slow to work with. Oh, Okay, 1, 2, 3. I, in theory, can get up to Holy Warrior this turn, but yikes. Metalworking's in the discard. I think the play is to keep this hand and shuffle. Gotta get the harbor to cycle free stuff. Okay, metalworking. I burn strength, I think. Yeah, I burn strength, so that's not even... Actually, that does just barely pull it off, defending Sparta. Oh, I can't afford iron. This is painful. So this 13 becomes 39 damage and actually kills the Cossack even if it doesn't survive the exchange. I can't afford road, it's too slow. I actually do need horseback riding this turn once I get the iron online. Then knights are going to be the best option I'm going to have to deal with Cossacks. Ooh, let's go. Okay. This is going to be massive for accelerating my play. They can't actually reach Athens or Corinth, so it really is just Sparta I have to worry about. This gives me another horse to work with for companion cavalry, and honestly, knight, yeah, knight is actually playable next turn. I'm going to be able to afford it with a huge amount of science from university. I'm getting a knight. Block. You can't get the movement to get to here or here, so just block the space so that the cavalry can't get through. There's the charge. Okay, Hanging Gardens. I held on to that, hoping no one else would get it. Charges the other direction. Ooh. Is Statue of Zeus still in play? No one has statue yet. I'm probably not going to be able to get it. I have no marble sources. I thought it was a just decent spawn, but the more I'm playing this, the worse it gets. This is like forking Kazan in a potential space here. I can get a knight out and a charge to go with it. Fishing hut, I have no good fishing resources. So I have to buy this. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. Get here. You know, actually it should be coming out of Sparta. That was a mistake. But not a big one. Okay, so knight. Companion cavalry. I can only get one charge this turn because I burned the other one. Getting another horse is way too expensive. Ooh, I'm not going to be able to afford charge if I play it, so yeah, it has to be charge the knight, pray if I don't get anything else. Lumber mill. Corinth. Sparta's actually going to have enough population in order to work that tile. Wait, so where's the third worker from Sparta? Oh, second. Whoops. I apparently can't count. I have no sources of luxuries until I can get that going, and mine is in the discard pile. Yeah, this start was a lot worse than I thought it was. I thought that the horses would help me, but they're having to spawn far enough away from them really hurt really hurt the start of the game. I need a mine and a pasture before any half of this makes sense. And because of the acceleration I had to do from the early Cossack. Ooh, minus 26? Okay, so the knight didn't win, but it traded more or less favorably because I got to keep the spearmen. Still no iron and none on the market. So this lets me double build out of a space, and this gets me the horses I need. Everything else in this hand is not good enough. But I think I have to keep it because like horses are a major factor to the plan right now. I just simply can't afford to keep mobilizing stuff. Ooh, I can afford statue of Zeus though. Ooh, that's a lifesaver. Forking that. This feels so awkward, but I think this has to be the play. Of here, defend the archer stack against a Cossack rush. Here, horseman, vanguard. Even though I am forking, I think it's best to just put on this. If I put the vanguard here, I think it goes for Smolensk when I really need to go after Kazan. This is a Pathfinder game. I need more money desperately. That's like legitimately the play is getting market out. Because like I'm just not getting enough cards on the field fast enough. Great Wall's available. Yeah, I'm getting Great Wall for free next turn. Ooh, okay. Engineering's in the deck, so is Knight, and mine. Swordsman's not good enough against Cossacks, but it is good enough against the Swordsman in Smolensk. I've got to hold on to the Swordsman as well. This is painful. It's not that type of game. Not that type of game either. Yeah, this start really sucked. Having to fight uphill against Cossacks when I don't have gunpowder. This is the reason why I don't want to random. Because I could be the Russia here that has to do all of this effort just to hold on. Hoping this one spot of bad terrain they didn't hold on to Woodsman keeps the entirety of my backline safe. Okay, they got straight wall instead. Ooh, I got Kazan. I got Kazan. Given I don't think Kazan is that valuable, the only thing going for is the harbor. So I don't think holding on to it's the play. Like, I think legitimately the 4 victory points and deck acceleration that the raise gives me is worth more. Yeah, 2 gold just isn't worth the rest of the city. It also shuts down a barracks potential on all these spaces. Smolensk is also not worth it, but it's more or less free. This made sense when Great Wall was available. There's the knight. I need mine, otherwise this hand makes no sense, but I think I can find it. That's a lot of money I'm sitting on. Okay. There's the knight. Actually, here. I go first, so this, like... Nah, get the fortify bonus. Too slow. Like, I just need more city per city, and that's what farm gives you. This will eventually be a great setup. I probably should burn that at this point. I don't think I need science anymore. Okay, I get gunpowder, but I need to burn 3 cards to get it. I only did the 1 university. I don't think this matters. They're just going to have enough units in the way. Actually, maneuvers to deal with this wall. Yeah, that is worth it. Shoot. Okay. Well, I held on to that much stone, hoping for... I held on to that much stone, hoping that I would be able to get... There's no chance to get a charge. Vanguard? Oh, charge is in the deck. Sweet. I'm fine with Athens shrinking like that. Even just going here is a city. Okay, so charge the musketmen. Sword comes out. Defends the stack. Yeah, I need you. I need you. Shoot. This just feels like really bad, this game. Like, this would be an amazing start with China. Just drop a ton of lumber mills and be done with it. You don't even have to work the tiles to get the benefits. Garrison. Ooh, I like it. Yeah, I'm not be able to get through that swordsman this turn, but the musketman is going to be able to get through one of them. I need this line clear for future plays. So, like, I think I have to do 1 archer on each. Actually, both archers here. Even give divine strength to one of these archers. I can't leapfrog this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's assuming I get rid of this tile with the culture on it. Yeah, it's 2 hammers. Might as well. I'm not getting the other mine out for stone. I haven't needed stone as much as I thought I would. So, because this cannon... Bonk. Bonk. You are effectively protecting Sparta because there's no way you're forced marching past that. You know, the swordsman, honestly, Smolensk is the important bit right now. Combat medicine, perfect. And I can get both of you out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 does get somewhere. No, I don't win this game unless I can get through and take Moscow, honestly. So I need the swordsman in order to go here. Smolensk is a distraction, fundamentally. Okay, you can actually see the shield wall played early here, so the archers are unnecessary. And the swordsman won't be able to kill the the Cossack. But doing this one-step attack, hopefully with a zone of control. But yeah, 8 strength outside their territory. This is a sneaky backdoor play, so shutting down this is the way to go. Oh wow, I'm holding on to so much science and I didn't even realize it. That last food was a mistake. I don't know if this is a bug, but being able to see the one-turn shield wall being played preemptively is a bit weird. I should have done it the other way around. Make the cannon the flank attack. Oh, that hurts. That hurts a lot by getting the order wrong there. I wasn't expecting them to go after the musketmen with that specific setup. That's odd. Well, like, ugh. I should have trusted the zone of control on the 2 spearmen to prevent everything except forced march. And if I had done the sequencing differently with the cannon, I would have taken Smolensk consistently. There is a bug this specific patch that means that you can put a barracks right here. I can do that next turn. I'm now making enough money I can deal with that. Getting forge on Argos means I can double produce here. I need 1 in the bank for next turn. This is actually a ridiculous amount of money right now for not really a good reason. I can't physically get to this wall right here. Out of mindful spots. Garen, get Smolensk. Do the second so that the musketman takes the bigger hit. worth a try. It's probably too risky. Wait, what do you mean I can't get there even with maneuvers? Oh man, this space takes so much room. Okay, so this is actually a good time to test. Is it top left or is it most recently built? I'm expecting to go after St. Petersburg, but let's find out. There is a potential barracks play there. So actually just double fortify is this option. Yeah, double fortify. Rogar's off the table, so just get this culture buff. Should have bought that food. So let's see, do you attack St. Petersburg, which is confirmation that's the most recently built city, or do you build Novgorod? Novgorod, it goes for top left. It always goes top left. That's the understanding. Okay. This double spearman wall. It's probably overkill, honestly. But it's like the best type of overkill. Master News isn't it. I only needed that one military engineer. Am I not going to find a charge for this guy? That sucks. That's victory points, actually. It's going to get at least one. chance to get the second marble next turn. Yeah, that wasn't worth it. This start was eventually good, it just took way too long to get there, and speed is the key in this game. I only got one of the two charges I needed there. The game still hasn't ended yet, which is surprising. Okay, I did get the second marble, although it's probably ending at this point. I need 3 food here if I want to do something. Barracks here is the only thing that potentially does something, and I don't think it's very big. This does something. I actually have no good... Oh, this is like the only spot to put this. Okay. Forced march. Smolensk isn't that important. This stack is probably going to get cannon destroyed from a barracks play. There's like not much point in trying to defend it. There's no way that they don't get the... Oh, the shield wall's needed. This is dumb that you can do this patch. Yeah, they had a way less awkward start getting all these pastures going super early and being able to defend the Great Wall so effectively. This choke point also has like really killed my ability to do anything. I correctly evaluated 2 turns ago, maybe 3, that this clearing this path was the key to getting through, and the 50-50 on this charge, having to learn the hard way that it's not most recently built city, but rather top left city. Oh, they did not find the shield wall to make that good play. Yeah, that early pasture on food in particular, double food pastures, meant they just got a free settler every single turn for the entire game. So I think I got second place out of all that. Really penned in start. All this difficult terrain, everything being separated just enough meant I couldn't do much. Second place is fine, given how bad that start was. England ended up fighting the Persia bot, but didn't get too far with it. Yeah, they had a much less awkward start. They had good foraging options from turn 1. I never got a good forage, except I was working this tile from the very beginning, so there was no point foraging it. They could get this... By having 2 tiles, they could build one, forage the other, and just constantly forage this guy in particular as well. So foraging was an accelerant that I never had access to. All this bad terrain and awkward spacing on the huts and the resources meant I had to get early units out, hurting my population to grab this. So this start ended up being very awkward overall, but let's see. Well, this is 5 points. This puts them underneath 99. So like 1 turn faster. Wow. Couldn't find Conquistador, which is still the very bottom of the deck. That's bad luck. But like, okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 97 to 99 from just this one city swing right here. So that game was actually a lot closer than it looked. Like this, and the game didn't end. If this had attacked St. Petersburg instead of Novgorod, that was also a game win for me. But this one hill, and I just didn't have line of sight to get back behind the hill. Yeah, this hill actually determined the entire game right here. The difference between being able to charge here and here, the line of sight, it prevented me from going around with the maneuvers option, and the fact that I had to learn the hard way that it is attacking the top left space, the leftmost space, rather than attacking the newest city, which is what the theory was previously. All right. That game felt bad from my perspective just due to how awkwardly penned in the start was, but strictly speaking, that was a really good, intense game. Apparently, I had the iron advantage, as there was only 2 iron sources on the entire map, and one of them never got used. Huh. So, the reason I was doing so well militarily is you'll notice that iron unit, iron unit, iron unit, iron unit. Like, it was the extra swordsmen and spearmen that was letting me get the push that through. Because, yeah, Russia didn't find a horse pasture, or if they did find it, it got stolen by England over here. Oh, you mean France. Okay. So England on the... Oh, London got burned. That's the only explanation I can come up with. Like, where's London? Oof. So London got burned, and then England had to fight France and Persia. And really early on, when this Cossack first happened, the Cossack charged this direction to the right and killed what looked like a archer. So England had the really unlucky spawn, getting penned in on all 3 sides, actually. So even though this was a good defensive start, the awkward resource spacing meant I couldn't make good use of it. Also, this is the real reason I was playing Russia, so I don't have to deal with so much food issues. Like, I've had 2 games in a row where it was physically mandated mandatory that I build a farm, otherwise these cities just were doing nothing. Alright, good games. The more I'm playing random and not taking Russia, the more I'm reminding myself why I play Russia.